Hi, thanks for joining me. So today I want to do essentially a video response to Kid Shoryuken. He did a really interesting video recently, which was his top 10 anime intros to video games. And, this instantly got me thinking. I was like, oh yeah, what ones do I like? And I left a comment, and the completionist kind of goaded me into making my own video about this, but I'm glad that he did because it was fun putting together a list, and I think it turned out really, weeaboo-ish, I guess, as would be expected. So if you want the Kid Shoryuken experience of this, I made a playlist, and you can just click on it in the description below. Just go ahead and click on that and watch the videos, and then come back here, and comment if you have any impressions about them. And I think that's a really fun way of doing it, because I don't think a lot of people are gonna have played the games or seen the intros that I end up talking about here. I just wanted to let you know a little bit about why I put them on here. So, if you want to stick with me for that, the first one is Tonari no Princess Rolfie. And, Rolfie is just the face of the PCFX. She's really the mascot character. They used her in all the Anime Freak FX sort of digital magazine games, all the advertising and character art books and all that stuff. So when she got her own game, which I think was kind of late in the life cycle of the system, I was always fascinated by it. And after I got a chance to play it, I was even more fascinated by it. I really need to go back and play and finish that game, because I never did. But the opening is just so great. It's nice animation. You kind of get to see all the characters and stuff that you get to know in the game, and it has a really cute theme song. It's really catchy. It really kind of sticks in your head, and I think it, to me, sort of represents Rolfie and the PCFX, which I love. It's I probably could have put 10 PCFX games in this list and been just as pleased. But the next one is White Album for the PlayStation 3. Now, this is maybe a little bit cheaty. I put a couple things in here that are more, just kind of slideshowy, sort of what you end up with a lot of these visual novels where they didn't maybe have a big budget or, have access to animators or, whatever. This one obviously did have a big budget, but there isn't a lot of animation in it. But the opening theme song is just so good, I think that it makes up for it. After I finished this game, I know when I was at work, I would go back and put on this particular video and just listen to the song sometimes, because it's just so good. It kind of brings back that game for me, and I think it's really nice. Next up is Welcome to Pia Carrot 3. Now, my friend that got me into Welcome to Pia Carrot had the original one on the PCFX. Got 3 on the PlayStation 2, I believe. So that was the very next Welcome to Pia Carrot game that he and I had access to. And, when your Japanese isn't very good, one of the things you can appreciate about a Japanese game is the intro, typically. I mean, a lot of times they have a nice music, a nice visual, and they don't really require anything from you other than watching it. So, this is, something that we definitely got to enjoy about the game, even if we couldn't, enjoy anything else about the story at the time. And I just really like it. It's a great song. I think it's just really a nice intro. Next is one that does have very nice animation. That is You're Under Arrest on the PlayStation, original PlayStation. Somehow I was fascinated with this game back in the day. I think I was really into Oh My Goddess and was getting into Kosuke Fujishima's stuff, and he did this, I believe, before Oh My Goddess. It was one of his earlier manga, and I never really gotten to experience the anime or the manga or even this game the way that I wanted to, but I imported it way back in the day. I've unfortunately since gotten rid of it, and I'd really like to reacquire it. The intro is just fantastic. It's a really catchy song, really great animation, and I think it just, it's very You're Under Arrest-ish. So I definitely had to put that one on here. Next, another PCFX game, Megami Paradise 2, or Megami Tengoku 2. This game is just so funny. And, you know, again, we have just this great animated intro that I think it just, you know, goes over the characters. I think it has a lot of the, gives you a lot of an impression of the flavor of the game, kind of the humor and the characters that are in it. And it's a fun little catchy song. I really enjoyed my time with this game. It was so funny, a really interesting sort of like simulation style game. So definitely wanted to put that one on here. The next up is another Welcome to Pia Parrot game. That's kind of like that visual novel where you get to like date a pigeon or something. Anyway, Welcome to Pia Carrot 2. This is kind of anecdotal, but what I have read about this is that the song on this, Go Go Waitress, actually hit the charts in Japan. I think that it was popular kind of beyond the crowd of people that may have supported it initially, you know, video game fans and like anime fans. So that's interesting. And you know, the opening too is just it's fun. Another Welcome to Pia Carrot game that you know, I really love that series, and I've definitely played more of Welcome to Pia Carrot 2 more recently, and you know, again, it's a really fun game. I read that basically it seemed like the second one was the one that everyone played. The first one obviously did well enough to, you know, warrant a sequel, but I think that the sequel was a lot of people's first experience with Welcome to Pia Carrot, so I think that this is probably significant to a lot of people. Next on the PCFX, Team Innocent. This is just a fantastic opening, a fantastic song. It's composed by Kenji Kawai, and he is such a great composer. He did the whole soundtrack for Team Innocent, and it's an amazing soundtrack. It's really, really good. And I just love, you know, this, it was a launch title on the PCFX, and I just think it has so much style, and the 2D animation is great for it. It's got some kind of early 3D CG animation mixed in, and I think it works in this case. So really wanted to make sure to have that on this list. This was one of the first things that I thought of when I was thinking of anime intros. Next is another one that's you know, maybe bending the rules a little bit. But ever since I did that video about my Dreamcast pickups and I covered Air by Key, I've really fallen in love with the theme song for that. I still haven't watched the anime much, I still haven't played the game much, but just this intro, it really stuck in my head, and I had to put that on here. Just really, really love this theme song, and I think it's a wonderful intro. Next is on the Wii. You guys probably remember this if you saw my Wii pickups when I picked this game up. I was blown away by the intro for this, Fragile Dreams. It just has such a hauntingly beautiful, like, kind of melancholy song, and I think it perfectly sets the tone for the game, and, you know, the visuals, I think, match it really well. They are, like, kind of in-game graphics, but they're sort of cel-shaded, and they're very anime-styled, and I just think that they're a perfect complement to each other. Just one of the best opening theme songs I've heard in anything. Such a you know, intense mood, I think, set by this, that you know, just really prepares you for what you're going to encounter in the game, as far as I understand it. Finally, we have something that's kind of near and dear to my heart. This is a opening that I actually ripped and subtitled myself. This is the opening for Slayers Royal for the PlayStation. I'm a big Slayers fan, and judging from the quality of this, you guys should be able to tell that I did this quite a long time ago. Yeah, I would have put a higher quality one up here or something, but just because, you know, this is something I did myself, you know, obviously it means something to me, and I just, I've always been fascinated by the Slayers games. I've wanted to play them all. I want to translate them all if I have the opportunity. Really love Megumi Hayashibara's songs, from the series. I have soundtracks for Slayers and stuff like that. It's just, it's a really fun series. So, this is the somewhat unfortunately named Touch Yourself. Is the theme song, and it's funny. I think it is one of those kind of embarrassing mistakes where, because the song really is about like kind of loving yourself and being confident in yourself and who you are, and I think they must have looked up a definite, what's a word that means loving yourself, and so we got Touch Yourself as the title of this song, but it's very good, and I don't know if these are in order of the best or whatnot, but it's definitely one that's been important to me, throughout the years. I really like that intro. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you'll check out my top 10 anime intros in video games, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll join me again.